Coming up on your Daily Tide News Brief, with the election results finally in, your new president is Barack Obama. We'll have a look at the election highlights from the presidential debate, plus how did all the props fare up in the state election, all that and more coming up right now. Welcome to your Daily Tide News Brief. I'm Phillip Lecong.
And I'm Patrick Garrity.
Our story: after almost 1 year of campaigning and 3 debates, America listened and voted. And after all the elections were over, President Barack Obama was reelected for 4 more years. Governor Mitt Romney was able to put up a fight in the beginning, winning West Virginia, Kentucky, and the both Carolinas. Romney overall won 24 states in the election, but in the end, Obama proved to be too much as he swept the Northeast and took Pennsylvania before finally winning California, Oregon, and Nevada to seal the deal to get reelected. The only state not to have a final tally on who won is the state of Florida, where President Obama currently has the edge by 50,000 votes. Obama currently has 303 electoral votes, while Romney has 206.
Tuition hikes were one of the things that were on this year's ballot for California voters. With Governor Brown's highly anticipated Prop 30 on the ballot, many took to the polls to approve the measure. Prop 30 will raise taxes on those making more than $250,000 a year and will increase the sales tax by 0.25% each year for the next 3 years. The money will go to help fund public education. Had it not passed, Governor Brown had promised $6 billion in cuts to the education system. Other propositions to pass included Prop 40, which called for the redistricting of the state Senate. Some notable props to fail, including Prop 32, which would have banned unions from deducting money from workers' paychecks to be used to buy votes, and Prop 34, which would have repealed the death penalty.
We had a couple of very warm days at the start of this week. Alma Zazueta is here taking a look at our weather. What's going on, Alma?
Thank you, Phillip. For today, Friday, the day will be mostly cloudy with a chance of showers for the morning and later in the evening. And we will have highs of 67 degrees and lows of 49 degrees. By Saturday, those clouds will be mostly gone, but the day will remain cool with highs of 63 and 43 degrees. And by Sunday, we will have a sunny day with clear skies and slightly warmer temperatures with highs of 69 degrees and lows of 45 degrees. That's your weather forecast for this weekend. And Halloween may be gone, but the Arboretum still remains thanks to the 9th Annual Haunted Garden fundraiser. Our own Phillip Lecong was in attendance on its opening night.
The 9th Annual Haunted Garden was held at the Arboretum.
The event is always successful. Again, we were pretty successful this year with getting in touch with more students on campus and advertising, marketing. So that's always fun to reach out to students and see what the response is from them, and it was good this year. So that's another reason that it's fun for people who are returning, but also new people.
There were 3 different places to buy tickets: Will Call, Girl Scouts, and Tonight Only. Tickets cost $12 for adults, $8 for child, $5 for students with Titan ID. Proceeds went towards keeping the Arboretum open.
Make it fun. We create like this safe environment for, kids and their parents, family all come. They get to enjoy Halloween. They don't need to worry about, anything out there, It's nice.
They let people in at 6:30. People entered the swamps, graves, and a mad doctor. One witch came up singing chants while others brewed human stew. We even had a shaman do some incantations for us. The next 2 characters couldn't get enough of camping. We even had frightened tour guests. Captain Jack, Shinobi, Poison Ivy, and Pennywise the Clown all made cameos on this frightened night. Finally, we reached the end of the maze, a 35-foot mouth. After the maze, guests were able to relax with a little bit of palm reading, ring toss, arts and crafts, and a bag toss. Well, there you have it, Titans. The 9th Annual Haunted Gardens was a success for all ages. Can't wait to see what they do next year. For the Daily Titan, I'm Phillip Lecong. Want to remember your veteran longer than on Veterans Day? Well, this Veterans Day, the Brea Civic Center is building a war memorial to commemorate 19 residents this Veterans Day. The City Council approved the construction of the memorial in 2006 to honor residents that lost their lives fighting in various overseas conflicts. Due to budgetary conflict, the project was at a standstill until 2011. The city of Brea will hold a ceremony on Sunday at 1 p.m. to officially dedicate the memorial. For more information, visit www.dailytitan.com or visit ci.brea.ca.us.
Looking for something to do this weekend? Why not hit the movies? Agent 007 is back, as Daniel Craig is back in the new James Bond movie Skyfall. In the movie, 007 and his boss M, played by Judi Dench, are under scrutiny after they wonder if they can continue to work in intelligence as the world is constantly changing. Not to worry, once yet another unhinged psychopath arrives on the scene. Both Bond and M know that Bond's way of doing business is the only way to bring the villain to justice. So put on the tux and grab a martini. It's time to save the world again. And finally, in sports, the Titan men's basketball team will open their season by traveling to Stanford to take on the Cardinal on Monday night at 8:30. That game will be broadcast on the Pac-12 network. It's the first time the two schools will battle one another. And in some NFL action this weekend, a couple of 7-1 teams will square off when the Houston Texans take on the Chicago Bears. And that's going to do it for this edition of the Daily Titan News Brief. I'm Patrick Garrity.
And I'm Phillip Lecong. Thanks, everybody.